There we go. Alright. Hello, and welcome to the second Amnesia stream. Let's see. That looks like it's a decent setting. Okay, cool. Let's jump into this. I wanted to do this an entire hour ago. Here we are. Let's go. Okay, so if I think we are where we are, or if we are where I think we are, we should be right about to start the last section that I played the other day. So, we're fixing to get where I haven't been. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay. Through this door, right? Ah, don't we all neglect family? Let's see. Okay. Is this my first time coming in here? It must be. Okay.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Alright. I wonder what could possibly be down here. The Fabrica Eloquatoria. Oh. There we go. Okay. Opening doors is definitely gonna, like, murder me. It is tough and pliant, and it cannot be torn by hands or tools. Oh, that's a great sound. I think the first time I clicked that I made a Ben Shapiro joke. Something something. He doesn't recognize that sound at all. Excuse me. Okay. Oil. Tinderbox. This is a nice room. It's a shame it's so big with chairs everywhere. Honestly, if I were haunting somebody, I'd be pretty pissed if they just started breaking shit. Like, hey, it's my job. Gross, more. This is a wine cellar. If I had to take ever so slightly educated guess. There we have it. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. I'm trying to type a little bit. There we go. Okay, sorry. And the darkness is getting to me. I have a slight headache. But, like, I'm serious about not wasting my oil or tinder boxes. This stuff is gold. To me, anyway. delicious clicky sounds. Yay. Ooh, paper. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Sounds like we need to get in that wine cellar. Oh.
So there should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part aqua fortis.
This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae, I guess. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I'll attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in hopes it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic, proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissues react especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I'll find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Ooh, hello. Okay. Eh. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I wait for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. If you say so. Let's see. Okay, so we got to get some chemicals. That door is locked. I don't think there's anything else to search down here. Though I suppose I could be wrong. I promise I'm not sick. I feel like I should say that. It won't budge. Alrighty, the archives. Alright, so this place definitely gives me concern. And this is the last section I was in when I played it the other day. And despite knowing, or having been through it, really, I'm still afraid of the dark spots. So we will be proceeding with caution.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
So I'm gonna have to go ahead and apologize. I'm probably gonna cough a lot. I just ate, and I have a problem with coughing after I eat. Probably my tonsils, don't know yet. I don't want to go down there yet. There's a candle. There's anxiety. There's darkness and crunchy sounds. Maybe we should move faster. Okay. No, nothing. Just give me some. Yes. Tinder. Okay, I'm gonna through this door. Guess we'll look this way first. There's nothing. There's nothing. I don't like that sound. I'm pretty sure it's nothing. That's uncomfortable. Yeah, kind of hard to tell what sounds we should be afraid of when our sanity isn't good.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Oh no. Not trapped. Okay, not a fan, not a fan, not a fan. So, okay. Kind of wish I had a map. I'm not good at remembering where I've been, or how it relates to the other rooms. Okay, I think we are going to go in those other rooms first. Quickly, now I'm in. Okay, the very tip of one of my toes is super itchy. I hate it. This would be the perfect hallway for something to be like walking up and down. Oh, look, nothing. Let's see what's in here. Darkness, that's what's in here. Ah, ha, ha, ha. It was literally just a book, guys. Come on. Oh, a piano, how pretty. Oh, thank you for giving me a tinderbox when I just wasted one. Because there's nothing in this room. Ha. Okay, that I think is that room. Yeah. Not a happy sound. Herp. It's locked. Oh my god, my toe is so itchy. I hate it. Excuse you? Like... My hands are so sweaty right now. Oh, delicious. Oh. Yeah. Delicious. That doesn't make me uncomfortable at all. Shall we go into that room or that room? Let's go this way. Oh, man down. Ain't feeling it.
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
So there's no turning back now. I wonder where that key to the wine cellar is. Can't play it. I have a piano off of the ghost. Did I open this yet? Kindly. Oh.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
I have a lot of questions. Let's use this guy's head. First. Oh, yep, I'm a bad aim. Or maybe that's not heavy enough. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, it wasn't heavy enough. I almost kept trying.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel. Never too careful. I have to just write something down. Eh. Alright, this is where I stopped. So, I'm afraid. Shit. Fucking buttons. There we go. Have I heard that? Okay. I'm actually more than okay with that. I'm not pleased with the sound of people walking around. These books aren't heavy enough to break glass. Threw a rock in here. Why isn't it here anymore? Continuity, guys, come on. Hello, dog. Can always count on roaches. Assuming that's supposed to be a roach, it's kind of big. Break all the glass. Oh, okay. Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you'll hear proof of the whispered superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside a damp burlap sacks, dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? I'm gonna hazard a guess and say these are things that we're gonna be seeing, and I don't think I like that. That sounds really creepy. A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt, and like most of the noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Lovely. So we can kind of take a guess as to some of the things we're going to see. We now have 2 locked doors. I hope my cat does not bite my foot, because she wants my attention. Oh. I thought it was about to open. I would find that more concerning. And we have a very limited space that we can walk in because those rocks fell. I'm gonna be honest. I suck at puzzles. I'm truly terrible at figuring shit out. Maps. Probably couldn't tell you where that is. What is that hand for? Maybe nothing. I wonder if this is supposed to mean something to me. Because like I said earlier, I'm not great at visualizing things. Yeah, I've got nothing. Well. Yeah, okay. It's there's 2 and 3. Okay. But like particular order, do I need to have my lamp on the whole time? It's really dark. So they're pretty easy to see. Okay. Let's see, 1. We are speed. 2. 3. Look at me go! I'm a fucking genius. I have eyeballs and I can see. Very lucky. Really want to open up that cupboard. I don't think there'll be any monsters in it. It's just a guess, but I don't think this is that kind of game. Key. Oh. I don't like that though. Oh. I am not. I'm not a fan of those sounds. I am. Not okay with whatever that is. My only guess is that there is something out there. Yeah, it sounds like it's walking around. I'm gonna be a little bit embarrassed if there's nothing out there. However, I am definitely more on the safe than sorry boat. I also really don't like dying in video games. I'm not used to it. I don't do it a lot. but I'm pretty darn certain I'm gonna have to get used to it while playing this. And then I need to put my big man adult pants on. And grab that piece of paper in that drawer. And find out what's making those sounds. Worst that can happen is we die, right? Worst that can happen is we die. This is gonna give me nightmares tonight. Okay. Enough talk. I don't like that sound. I don't want to scream on camera. It's not like gonna be in the room with light though, right? They don't go into rooms with light. I have no basis for this thought. Why else would they put a cupboard in here? Zero out of 10. Not liking. Acid reflux is getting worse. Okay, let's read this. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. Oh, fantastic. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. Oh. Huh. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Okay, so, something tells me I'm really not gonna like the wine cellar. This is just a guess, of course. How... Bruh. Okay. I need to buy some Tums. There's no way there's nothing out there. I can hear it. Very clearly. Oh shit, that door's fucking open. Zero to 10, don't like this. Don't like this. Don't be a weenie. Can't stand still forever. Or can you? Oh shit, I know exactly where I am now. Okay. That's that locked door from earlier. From the other side. There is something out there. Bruh, the worst that can happen is you die. It's the worst. Sweet Jesus. Don't like. I don't know where it's coming from. I've been told there's a chat. Can put off going down this hallway to see this chat. Hold on. There's one person watching my stream. Hey, how you doing? Don't laugh, Emily. I'm looking at my phone. Oh shit. And something's gonna pass right across the screen. I ain't even gonna notice it. Okay. Don't like. Oh no. I can't stand here forever. Okay. I'm gonna go. I don't know if I can play this game all the way through. I'm going. I'm going. I didn't notice that door. Wait, I did too. That's the door we came out of. Okay. Okay, back to pictures. Oh, fantastic. This makes me happy. Oh, delicious. Oh, Jesus. I didn't expect that. Did that hurt me? No, it didn't. Okay. Okay, we're gonna, like, jump over that. Okay. Whew. How long has this stream been going on for? My husband's about to get home. Can't have him laughing at me, too. Mercy. I'm not gonna like this cellar. I'm not gonna like it. Alright, we've been here. It is not telling me how long we've been here. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. Cellar. From what I read upstairs, there is just no possible way there isn't a whole bunch of just awfulness down here. Oh shit, the how to use key. I don't like this. I don't think anybody likes this. This is not liked. Okay. Here we are. Beware, when sitting darkness will drain. Turn on lights. Okay, yeah, I figured that. So, my sanity's draining. I guess I can use my lamp. This is surprisingly not... This just is not what I expected. Is that... That is something. It's either a very large pile of blood, or it's a pile of something. I'm not liking this. This is why we have all that oil. This is why I didn't use a single drop. And now I'm just burning up my whole lantern. Okay, so we gotta go through a door to progress. That one's slightly ajar, so is that one. I hear rattling chains. Someone's gonna try and, like, revenge kill me. If I die, we're probably gonna end with that. I'll pick back up later. Okay, can't just stand here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, okay, memory.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
That is the spirit. Yep. You guys died down here, didn't you? It's pretty obvious by now, isn't it? Okay. Okay, okay. That doesn't look like wine. Okay, that's a map. telling us where shit is. I'm thinking what we want is in this room. Which means we want to go in that door. No, no, no. That means we have to go all the fucking way around. Okay, that's fantastic. I'm gonna take a guess and say that door's probably locked, forcing us to go through an extra room. Okay. Let's walk around some more. I'm gonna run out of oil. I can feel it in my soul. Oh. Oh, buddy. I don't think I want to go in there. What room is that? Let's see. So that's the stairs. Oh. I'm bad at reading maps. Okay, so we're standing like that. That's gotta be what that is. Okay, that's gotta be that. Which means that's the... I'm assuming that's the grog room. That looks like a mug of grog. To me, what is this? 100 boxes. Okay. That door would be the tools room, I guess.
It's cold. It's so cold.
Oh no! Oh no! No me gusta. Es no bueno. Huh. Today has really taught me that I need to take something for my heartburn. Oh, buddy. Dope. Less dope. What is that? It's probably useless. That is probably more useful to hit things with. What's up right there? Shit, why is it so dark in that corner? Oh, delicious. Tools. Is that my blood? I think we might end the stream here for today. Because I'm not quite sure what to do. And I'm using up all my oil. Alright, yeah. See you guys next time on I have acid reflux and I'm terrified of everything. Have a great day. Save and exit.